Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped. Welcome to a very wet and very miserable Prescott Hill Climb. Now, I'm here today with Alpine. We're here to have a look at the new A390, but we're going to be taking the A290, the little 220 horsepower all-electric hot hatch, up the hill, put it through its paces. Now, the last time I was here was a few years ago, and it was dry, and this is a super technical bit of tarmac. It's brilliant fun, but I think it's going to be a real challenge today. At the moment, we're just doing our kind of track walk with some unbelievable instructors, hill climb champions, auto test champions. They're the guys that are going to be helping us exploit the car to its maximum today and really get to enjoy Prescott. But yeah, unfortunately, the weather's a bit grim. So the start is just the other side of that bridge. You come around a sweeping left-hander up to that hairpin up there and then back along here. And then this corner we're at here is a real challenging left-hander. There's a big camber change, an elevation change on the middle of the apex. You want to kind of stay out wide. There's a bit of kitty litter there. You don't want to be going straight on there, believe me. And then it goes off up through the trees where you start getting up some pace up to the S's. But when you walk a track, it's always interesting. You just get such a sense of the elevation change. I've got to say, Prescott is such a pretty venue. And then at the top end of the S's, the track kind of comes around. You've got this sweeping left-hander, but you've got these dragon's teeth on the outside. And I know in F1 we've got rumble strips, and on a lot of motor circuits you'll ride the rumble strips, but these are vicious things. Try and avoid those. And then we head up here to a corner called Semicircle, which is maybe the most challenging, most dangerous corner on the circuit, or on the hill climb, because you're going pretty quick, and as you approach it, I don't know whether it's going to come across as I'm walking up here, but it's almost like the world just disappears. You're driving up into the sky and there's a sweeping right-hander, and if you go off on the left, especially today, there's no Armco or barriers. There's just a grass verge, which is going to be very wet today, and at the bottom of the grass verge is a bunch of trees. And you don't want to be going in there, really. Nah. So it's time for a bit of action. They've split us up into two groups. In fact, the first group are just walking down here in these very stylish Alpine race suits. You looking good, girls? Whether or not you get me in one of those, we'll see, but I don't know. But I've got now the chance to drive out in some cars, but I've come to see an old friend. Yeah, the A110S that I took to the Alps earlier on in the year. Just what a special car. But I have booked in a press car, and I've got a choice. So these are the Alpine A110Rs, and highlights are the carbon fiber wheels, which look spectacular, especially the rear wheels, because there's like a aero disc design, and then you come round the back and there's just a lot more aggression in the diffuser. It's got the same wing on the back. In fact, it's got the same power. It's still 300 horsepower. It's just more race inspired. And there's no rear window. And then there's the same car, but in a satin finish with a lovely carbon bonnet. But I think this is the car I'm going to try and get as a press car. So this is the 70th anniversary Blanc edition. So obviously it's in white, but aero carbon wheels. I don't know whether it's open or not. Is it open? Oh, it is open indeed. But look at this inside. Racing carbon buckets, 6-point racing harnesses. Yeah. Now, I've got the opportunity to drive one of these out on the road, which I'm going to do. But then I probably won't be filming it because I want to just spend some time in the car and then bring you a full review. But very special bit of kit. Right, 120 by the time we get to the bridge, please. You've set the benchmark.
I'm not sure how effective that the overtake button is.
Okay, window on off.
Thank you very much.
Okay, time to have the pro show me how to do it.
Try.
Oh yeah, it's got it's super slippy in it, jeez.
Brakes are fabulous, I have to say.
They're good, aren't they?
Doesn't like that bump in there though, I have to say. But then a lot of road cars don't really.
Yeah, or going off the world down there.
Yeah, you got like front row seats when you're in the back.
Yeah, it's wet though, eh?
It is wet. It is wet, yeah.
So as the first group are doing their hill climb runs, let's take a look around the little A290, just familiarise ourselves with the car. It's been a while since I drove one on the European first drives in Mallorca. A car that greatly impressed. It is clearly based on the R5, but it's got more power. So the GTS model that we're using today has 220 PS. It's got a completely different suspension setup to the R5, including lots of bits from an A110. And that includes the brake calipers and brakes. It's running Michelin Pilot Sport S5s. These are OEM specific tyres with an A29 marking, developed just for the A290. They are going to be perfect in today's conditions. They're doing all-season tyre for that car as well. And I just think when you see these, you don't see so many of these. I've seen lots of R5s, but not so many A290s on the road. And they're just that little bit more aggressive than the R5. I think they look fantastic. And when you look on the inside, they really do have a cracking interior. Alpine steering wheel. So we're going to be using the little overtake button to give us a little bit of boost off the line. You've got the recharge that deals with your regenerative braking. And we're definitely going to be using sport mode today. Hopefully they'll let us turn all the systems off as well. And you've got the lovely Napa leather seats. It's a beautiful thing in here. So we're now just going to have to wait for the current group to finish, and then it's my turn to take the little A290 up the Prescott Hill Climb. Come hill climbing, they said. The weather will be lovely. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Heavens have opened. Even the media guys are coming in to protect the cameras. It's horrible. Just having to kind of, shelter in here. Absolutely minging.
Okay, she's all yours.
Cool. So, this is run number 1. In not ideal conditions.
No, it's not great.
It's not great, really, no. So now this is Scott next to me, who, how many times you won the British Hill Climb Champion? 6 times British Hill Climb Champion.
So no pressure.
No pressure at all.
This is going to be perfect, this.
I'm going to just put that on and then turn them on. Put them that way. So
yeah, cool.
One of the things to say to the guys is by the time you in your race car get to that bridge,
yeah,
you're doing 120 miles an hour.
In that region, yeah. Not in these conditions.
Yeah, and not in this car.
No.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's all yours.
Oh yeah, it's not liking that too much.
No.
At all, is it?
Yeah, you can go a bit further into there. Yeah. Tuck it round to the left and just let it run.
Trying to gauge the grip really. Back on itself.
That's it. Well, you haven't forgotten much anyway, it's good. fighting for grip there. And aim for the last whacker and straight across through the S's.
Middle of the track.
Middle of the track,
This is just the world's worst horrible corner, isn't
Yeah, get back on it and round she goes. It's good.
it? More grip than I thought. to
Yeah,
be fair.
it's amazing.
I thought it would
considering
be
we're on-
proper sketchy.
Yeah, considering we're on road tyres and it's a road car, it's got. I think the chassis is brilliant.
Well, I think the difference between this and R5 is all the chassis work
Yeah,
and the brakes, because the calipers
brakes
on
are
this are straight off the
yeah.
A110.
it does stop.
So that's just so first turn 1 is I brake
Yeah,
way
you brake
too
it.
early
Yeah,
for
a
that.
little bit too hard as well. It'll go round there quite a bit quicker. So, but no, it's a sighted one, so you just got to, as you say, feel the grip, know what you're up against.
Okay,
Okay, have another
run number
go.
2. Here we go. Yeah, it's just
Doesn't like it, does it? It's like,
No.
Once you get it going, you can get the
Then you can feel it
overtake
just-
button on and
see, I braked again way too early there.
yeah, the brakes are incredible.
They are very good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even when it's so dry, so wet. That's more like it.
That was good. Yeah, yeah,
getting
much
there.
more like it.
Yeah, the braking's very
Brake it
impressive.
is, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, as you said, considering it's soaking wet, couldn't really get it any wetter.
Now I'm going to put my Michelin hat on, I'm afraid, and be nerdy about the tyres. So these tyres were specifically developed for this car. They're OEM A290 marked Pilot Sport S5s, and they are brilliant.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
Really, really
Michelin normally do a good job, but yeah, they are.
good. And it's unusual for a car of this size in its category to have its own
Yeah.
OEM tyres.
It's normally for the supercar stuff,
Exactly.
isn't it? You know,
And S5s as well, actually, because S5's only available in OEM at the moment, and they are very, very impressive. So, the car's dealing quite well with the.
yeah, I think it's all there to help, isn't it? So it's,
Yeah. Once it hooks up,
yeah, stay off. Yeah, don't brake, stay out, no turn in. You've got it. Power it through then. Leave it in there, that's it.
little lift here.
A little dab on the brakes here, then. Yeah, that's good.
I'll have that. I'll
Yeah,
take that
that's
one.
Yeah.
So that is the end of, I know, a very short video, but a really cool day here at Prescott Hill Climb. This place is so historic, and I'm always amazed that I don't come here more often. I must come here to watch one of the competitions. But let's just talk about A290. I've driven the car before. I was a big fan when I drove it in Mallorca, both on the road and on track. I might have said I thought it needed a little bit more power, but actually today in these conditions, it's perfect amounts of power and a brilliant demonstration of just what this car is all about. Prescott is a really technical little track. It's narrow, there wasn't a huge amount of grip today, and the takeaways for me were, number one, the braking. The brakes on this, absolutely brilliant. You could really stamp on them. They stop the car really well. I had the regen braking switched off, but you could always add to that to have a little bit of regen if you wanted to. But really good, really controlled, really stable braking. The tyres, I know I've said already, Pilot Sport S5s are a brilliant tyre. These were developed specifically for A290 and they were unbelievable today. One of my worries was there's, bits of mud and leaf debris and all kinds of things out on the tarmac. They dealt with it brilliantly, gave me a huge amount of confidence, and I didn't ever really feel a big amount of understeer or a nasty amount of kind of twitch. Brilliant. And then just the general stability of the car, really impressive. Now, I am talking to Alpine. I'd really like to get one of these, one for an extended test, let's just say that. But I think, yeah, big fan. I drove this and then I drove R5 and I became a bit more of an R5 fan. But then I've got back into this today and it's impressed hugely. But I hope you enjoyed that one. A huge thank you to Alpine and all the guys here at Prescott Hill Climb. It's been a brilliant day. I hope you enjoyed it. But if you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next one. You take care, guys. Drive safe.